another amazing feat of athleticism. It is the ball boy rushing to get Brady's ball. 700 CD pass. Remember the issue before? I mean, there's the picture, but he puts it down. The ball boy sprints in full speed to grab the ball. They don't want another Mike Evans situation.
But I want you to watch the gentleman in the red polo shirt the second Perriman gets in the end zone. Right there. That guy is in charge of getting the ball. And as the whole stadium is exploding,
oh my God,
this guy's got a job to do. He had to do it on a walk-off where the adrenaline of the stadium...
With the ball still spinning.
Still spinning. He grabs it off the ground. He doesn't even pat Perriman, no acknowledgement. Look at the focus on Orth.
We're laughing because
let's go.
So I think we mentioned his name in the last few days more than any other quarterback in football, more than Tom Brady, really. His name is Zach Orth, and he was working in management for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he's the guy that scooped that ball up in the stands before it got to the stands. Zach and his boss at the Buccaneers, senior manager Tim Jarocki, they both have had important roles in this Buccaneers 2021 season. We're going to explain why. Gentlemen, welcome to Good Morning.
Yeah! Let's go! The champs are here!
Usually we have Brady and Gronk, but not...
This might be better. This might be better.
Let's get into this. First, Zach, let's start with you. You got the ball when it was still spinning from Perriman to make sure some fan didn't go on eBay and sell it for $1 million. Explain to us the process going into it and how the team and your group at the Buccaneers ensured you were going to make sure that Brady's 700th pass remains with Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a better question for this guy. I found out about in, I think, the first quarter. I think I heard there were some email threads going back and forth during the week, but I showed up and he told me the plan in the first quarter, and so from 6:99 on, we were sitting in the end zones waiting for something to happen, and then in overtime it finally did. So there's a lot of potential energy and anxiety in those legs.
Amazing.
That's it. And now, Tim, you're not there just to hang out. You also have a big role in one of these touchdown passes when Tom Brady broke the all-time passing touchdown record. The ball went into the stands on the Mike Evans spike. But there was someone from the Buccaneers speaking with that fan directly. That might have been you. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, I was walking across the bench area, and Tom just asked if we could go get it. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go get it. And you want to do whatever you can to get that football for Tom. He's such an awesome guy, and he works so hard to get it. But then, of course, on the walk over there, it's just like, oh man, I better come back with this football. So I'm lucky enough to get it, come back, and it would have been a different story if I was walking back without that thing.
Really had to negotiate.
This is why they're world champs. Yeah, absolutely. These two guys are going to be throwing that football off a couple of boats in a couple of months. Zach, I love you, dude. I really do. I am so impressed by your commitment and the way you did your job. So you're the guy. So take us through this. You had to get the ball if it was a touchdown. Perriman is tearing down the sideline. The crowd is erupting. He spins the ball and grabs it, and you're all over it. We've seen it a bunch of times. Here it comes. So what's going through your mind right now, Zach?
I wish I could remember. We talked to the guys after 6:99. We talked to Chris, Mike, BP, everybody, Gronk. But, that had been a couple hours ago. So I think we were both pretty terrified that they forgot. And so once it was happening, we saw him taking off down the field. I think we were both just terrified that he was going to boot it into the stadium, which who could have blamed him for that? So once I saw he spun it, that was a little bit of relief. But then, I saw the mongrel horde running down the field to get the ball. So I figured I had to do something quick there. At least I think that's what I did. I can't really remember.
You did. Through the mongrel horde, you showed all the athleticism, and that's what brings us to our follow-up. Zach, we want a Skydom report on you. We tried to contact Jason Light to see your Skydom report, but he was busy making an REO Speedwagon playlist, so he didn't get back to us like usual. What is your athletic history? Tell us what you played, what sports you were into, because the shuttle run time on you would be lightning. We love your explosion. What's your athletic background?
Yeah, I've heard a couple different people call it athletic, and I thought I looked more like a toddler on a sugar high. But my high school in Richmond, Virginia, we didn't even have football. We were a bunch of nerds. So my mom, brother, sister, we were all runners growing up. Played some basketball for my dad's teams. My uncle Guy played quarterback for Yale in the 70s. I guess that's probably the best explanation I got for you there.
Zach, I love to hear the athletic ability. I got to ask you guys, it's great when a plan comes together and everything works out. But, Tim, what was your plan if something else had happened to the ball? If it wasn't spinning right there, it was an easy scoop up for Zach. If it was in the stands, what did you guys discuss how you're going to handle that?
So for number 600, there was no discussion. You just go over and you plan it by the seat of your pants. But, basically my thought was if I couldn't get it from him the way that it happened, I was getting ready to jump into the stands and follow him, lose my tier status. I could test back in after a couple of weeks or whatever. I can't remember what the schedule was and what game was next. But, at that point, you got to go all in. Just follow him, whatever.
Wow. Willing to step out of protocol. Very interesting. All right, one last
tier
question.
status.
With Tom Brady.
I mean, that's big. That's a big move. One quick question for you, Zach. Was there, look, the fan that had the other football, he got a reward, incentive, a bonus.
Good question, Sean.
How about you? Did you get a little perk?
Let's go.
I think we're still paying off Tom and the guys for the shiny Super Bowl rings we got. So hopefully this is somewhat of a down payment or something. We're still making up ground there.
There you go.
We're your perk.
There you go. There it is. All right, one more. Tell America, what is it like getting an internship with the defending Super Bowl champs? And Tim, will Zach be getting a solid recommendation from you? Because he's getting one from this table right here.
Yeah, I can't recommend him more than I already have. He's the best at his job, the best at what he does. Whatever he does can get in any term, he deserves it more than anything. So
yeah, you guys are just jinxing me. There's still like 2 weeks left in this year.
No, this is national television, baby. You're good.
What's going to happen? They're going to be in the Super Bowl, and someone's going to be riding down the sideline, and they're going to trip over a foot, and it's going to be Zach Orth, and we're going to regret doing this entire thing. All right, don't do it.
It's not going to be a Steve Bartman here.
That's great. Orth's got jokes. I love this.
Zach,
I like him too.
Not every time we get on, guys, in your roles, and we really appreciate you both representing both the organization and what you do every day. We respect the heck out of it. It means a lot you'd spend some time with us, and of course, keep on going. You guys, too, are defending champions and trying to get that second back-to-back ring.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.